Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my beautiful people. Happy Saturday. I hope y'all are doing well this morning, this evening, this afternoon. I guess it all depends on what part of the world y'all are on. Welcome in. I hope y'all are well today. I thought I'd hop on. It was kind of last minute since I was in here working, doing a few readings for people, and also doing my paid membership readings for my Patreon members and my YouTube paid memberships. So how y'all beautiful people doing this morning or this afternoon, evening? I know many are from different parts of the world, so different time zones. It's still morning for me, at least for the next 12 minutes, since I'm on the Eastern time zone in the United States, but I know y'all are all over, so what are y'all up to, beautiful people, on this Saturday morning? It was a pretty day out, or it started to be chilly, but it's warm. It's chilly and warm. It's both. At least the sun's shining. I'd rather the sun be shining at cold than it be cloudy and storming and raining. So, but yeah, I've been working, doing my membership readings, and I thought I'd take a break from that for a minute. Come on and say hi to y'all, since I didn't get a chance to get on last night as I had originally planned, because unfortunately I got a toothache, so I'm not really even able to eat anything right now. So the swelling's been going up and down now. So I'm gonna have to go to my surgeon, and I'm not looking forward to it. To have it removed, and then he's probably gonna have to do a whole new bone graft. And I'm not looking forward to that. But unfortunately, it has to be done. I just don't know when. I just know right now I'll have to go see him at least, for him to take a look at it, examine it, possibly put me on an antibiotic, and then wait probably a couple weeks, and then I'll have to go back, and he'll have to go in there and do a bone graft and fix my jaw and my tooth. So oh, you would never be that lucky, and I'll never be that desperate. Besides, it's not like many of y'all got a stick to ride to start with. 3 inches don't cut it for me, buddy. So, let's see. You wish you were 21 inches. And even if you were, you would never be that lucky. And I'd never be that desperate. So, you know, unless you're here for a reading, you have no business being in here talking nonsense. Apparently, your daddy didn't teach you how to talk to women. See, I was lucky enough to have 2 men to raise me. And see, and I'm a daddy's girl. My daddies didn't raise a fool. So, they definitely didn't raise me just to accept any man's offer either. Nor did they raise me to go and just lay down with anybody. So, I suggest you think about that. Be more respectful how you talk to women. And the fact that, let's see, I don't know, YouTube don't appreciate sexual harassment either. Even the cops gonna come get you. So good luck with that. Anyhow, beautiful people, I came on to do some paid readings. So if you're interested, my personal paid readings are $10 US plus. All the info's in the description box, and also there's a pinned comment in the chat. No, I don't want that deck. Too many different Oracle and Tarot decks stacked on top of my desk for all my other readings. Get all this organized, sorted away, put some of them away. So what's going on, beautiful people? Y'all doing anything fun? Have y'all been doing any of that crazy Black Friday shopping? I surely ain't. And nope, I haven't been, nor will I be. People are too crazy out there. And I don't care what they got on sale. I don't care how good the prices are. It's not worth getting into a fight over with all these people out here. I keep seeing videos of going into different stores and fighting over stuff. It's not worth it. I'd rather pay full price than to get into a physical altercation with someone and then end up in cuffs. It's not worth it. And you never can tell anymore with people. There's unfortunately too many people walking around with guns that shouldn't have them. Not because they will hurt anybody, more or less because they shouldn't legally have them. As far as because they're they got a record, we'll say. But and knowing I'm a CCW permit holder, I really wouldn't want to have to go anywhere and have to carry my weapon on me just because of worry or concern that somebody else is going to start a fight over something stupid like a toy, or even if it's over something like a computer. It's not worth it. I'd rather stay my happy butt at home, pay full price, even if that means I can't have that one item or whatever it is right now. It is what it is. So, hello, miss. It's not a hat, it's a headdress. But thank you. One of my friends made it for me. For my tropical Hawaiian heritage. And the fact that I'm also a Pisces. So, she made me several different ones. For both my Hawaiian heritage and my Japanese heritage. Hello, Sharp. Thank you. Some days I feel pretty. Some days I feel like I'm pretty. I'm playing. Sharp. No, ain't nobody touching my feet. And this ain't that kind of channel. So, if anybody's gonna pamper my feet, it's gonna be the nail technician at the nail salon. Which, yeah, I could use a pedicure too, but it's not priority for me right now. I appreciate you apologizing. God, the traffic's so noisy. Oh, they don't like living over here. Hi, Eternal. How you doing, baby? Hi, Andre. How you doing, baby? I'm doing okay. My mouth hurts, but I'm okay. Well, Sharp, yeah, I could use a massage, but that's going to be for someone professional to do. I can always use a massage. I haven't had one done in years. You're doing okay, Eternal? Did you sleep all right? So how are you doing, Andre? Did you see, can you see the swelling in my face? If anybody be able to see it, it'd be you, Eternal. Oh yeah, I forgot. You got your game thing going on today. Isn't that like in an hour? You boys and y'all's toys with y'all's video games. Not interested. You know, whatever your name is, Sharp, if you want to help me with anything, you can help me get my car fixed. And let's see. Oh, I also need to have oral surgery done. So, send me some money. Otherwise, There's just no purpose for you to be in here unless you're getting a paid reading. You have to be on an hour before the event. That's crazy. I couldn't get into a game like that unless I'm playing in a pool tournament or bowling in a tournament, not a video game. I'm sorry your back's still bothering you, baby. I know mine's been a little sore too, but I think because of my my jaw hurting, I think that pain's kind of like overtaking the focus of the pain that I get in my back from time to time. Over 2 million people expected. That's crazy. Y'all gonna shut the internet down just by playing that video game. So how you doing, Andre? At least I can talk better today, because I could barely talk last night. Yeah, it is a good thing you got 2 phones. I guess one you can watch me on, the other one you can play your game on. Because then you gotta leave to go to the airport, right? Hi, beautiful Viviani. How you doing, sweetheart? It's good to see you, honey. Did they arrive at midnight? Well, at least you still got plenty of time to get up to the airport and be there to pick them up. Bowman official. People come for magic and leave with confused. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody does magic here. At least I should say I don't do magic. There might be others here who do, but I don't. How was your Thanksgiving, Viviani? Did you have a good Thanksgiving, sweetheart? I meant to reach out to you, and I got, I had so many things going on, and I got distracted. But I've thought of you, beautiful. I think I got your number still. Oh, Bowman. How about no? Hi, Fred. Yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And you do magic? That's cool. I don't. I don't practice any witchcraft or spell casting. I operate in the light. And thank you, beautiful Viviani. That's sweet of you to say, girlfriend. My girlfriend made this for me. She made me several different ones just to help with my my Hawaiian heritage, and then like the shells for my to represent my mermaid Pisces side. That's beautiful to hear, honey. I'm happy you had a nice Thanksgiving. I had a nice Thanksgiving too. I spent it here by myself. It was peaceful and quiet. Yeah, that goddess name sounds familiar. I just can't place it. But I remember seeing it somewhere. Hello, Michael. You're right about that. Except for food. If people are bringing a dish, it's really just people bringing the gift of their presence themselves. So are you not a big fan of Christmas for that reason? I like what Thanksgiving, represents. I mean, the original, meaning behind Thanksgiving with the pilgrims and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about what it's become over the years. A day to be thankful. That's what I always think of. So my neighbor stopped by my house the other day, right before I was going to the doctor, and said she was going to drop off some food, because not sure if, we have family or anybody to spend Thanksgiving with. So I thought that was very sweet. It was very sweet, considerate of her. So she dropped off some food for me to eat. Otherwise, I probably would have been just eating like cheese and potato chips or something. Whatever junk food I'd find in my house. That's the one thing I like about the South, is the Southern hospitality. You like my smile? Well, I'm glad you can appreciate my smile. And then I got some really good sweet potatoes. Yes, I spent Thanksgiving alone. I was here by myself. And I streamed a little bit that day. But that's okay. I didn't mind it too much because I had to work. Why do you ask, Michael? that's nice for you to offer, Michael, but I don't know where you live. And I don't know you. I wouldn't want just anybody showing up at my house that I don't know. So... So, Viviani, are you all moved into your new place, sweetheart? I know I was so excited to hear when I heard you were moving and you had finally moved into your own place. That's what I'm still working on, getting accomplished. But first, I have to still get my car fixed. Oh. Well, where is that deck? I had a card stuck in my deck from a different deck. Now I don't see the deck. Oh, I think it's over there. You live the next street to mine? Is that right? Michael, I know you're joking. I was gonna say, I don't want nobody knowing where I live that I don't know, and that would be a little creepy. I mean, if any of my neighbors ever saw me on here, that'd be different, but then I would expect them to come and tell me, which I would think they would. But my neighbors never see me. The neighbor that dropped off the food the other day, I don't even think she realized I lived in this house. So, since I'm pretty much mostly up at night and not during the day, and since I rarely leave my house, most people would never see me in and out of my house. But once I get in my car, then they'll see it more. Really, what? Andre, you're awfully quiet, baby. I had to break up some of that energy I was picking up on earlier. Spirit loves to get me when I'm channeled in already, doing a different reading. Don't you love it when that happens, Viviani? You go through and you're doing one reading, and then you pick up energy from someone else that you weren't trying to pick up. Not outside of my house, Michael, no. I rarely walk outside my house because I'm working. Because I'm working at night, so I'm sleeping during the day. So no, most of my neighbors have no idea who I am. The only person who would know is my next door neighbor. The house right next door to me, and that's it. And the one across from me. And the only reason why they know is because I have talked to them one day. Outside of that, nope. Nobody else on this street would know. And I couldn't even tell you what most of my neighbors look like either. Since I'm usually sleeping during the day when they would be coming home or leaving to go to work. And it's too dark to see anything at night. Why do you ask, Michael? It's like, why does it surprise you that people don't see me around my house? Why does that surprise you, though? Why? Because I don't go anywhere? I mean, Michael, I know you've been in my stream a few times, but when you stop and think about it, what time do I normally stream at? It's normally late at night. So at some point in time, I have to sleep. When do you think I sleep? During the day. So usually I'd be sleeping right now, in fact. But I woke up early and started working, so that's why I came on for a minute to say hi and to get some work done. Yes, I'm usually busy. I like to stay busy. I like to work. Sometimes I work too much, but I enjoy being a workaholic. I still make time to enjoy life when I can. But other times I gotta stay focused on building my empire. And that's what I've been focused on doing. Eternal must have disappeared. You must be on your game now. Ooh. Wow, what? What, are you surprised I work a lot? Like, how do you think how I'm able to eat and all that? And it's like I don't come online just to hang out. I come on here to work. So, I think my mod disappeared. How I have fun? Well, lately I haven't had any fun, really. The only fun I have is when I get on the phone and talk to my friends, and that's it. You know, it's nice to have fun. And it's not that I can't have fun or don't or won't. It's that I have my priorities right. And my priorities is to work, make a living. So. Plus, Michael, I need my car fixed. So, that's the other thing. Kind of hard to have fun when your car's broke down. You have no transportation. So, it's kind of hard to really go anywhere. I should get someone one of these days. You mean I should get a man? Well, it'd be nice to have a man, but I don't know. I have high expectations. I think I scared too many of y'all away. Plus, not to mention, it's like I never get asked out, so it shouldn't be a surprise to people. Dang. Truck was loud. You know, Michael, I'm gonna assume, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna assume you think I'm pretty or attractive. You could help me with my car? Well, you're gonna help me get my car fixed? I need $1,000, Michael, to get my car fixed. But what I would say to y'all in general, y'all, you know, whether it's men or women, y'all always seem to think all the, you know, attractive people out there are getting hit on all the time. Now, they might be getting people that compliment them, but people officially asking them out on a date or asking for their number doesn't happen. Doesn't happen as often as people would like to think it does. Why? Because it seems like many people are afraid of rejection. No, Michael, I haven't been asked out in many years. Most people are afraid of rejection, so they won't. Especially ones who lack that self-confidence. And if they find that the person is very attractive, their physical appearance tends to intimidate them. Therefore, they won't ever step up to the plate and ask. Well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. Even though I'm out here on the internet and people can talk to me and this and that, most guys won't ever go through and email me. And the ones on here who try and hit on me, they're normally perverts. And I just shut them down flat. But then you have all the other guys out there who want to ask me out or want to, you know, wish they could get my number or whatever, and they end up striking themselves out because they never go through and take the first bat. Nor do they follow through with what they say they're going to do. Most times it's a bunch of this and no action. But that's okay. I'm not looking for people that have no confidence and are fearful, especially to be rejected. I want someone who isn't afraid. And I want someone who follows through on their actions. They don't just talk a good game, they actually follow through. Yeah, that's all they do, Michael. You would think the real guys that would want to go out with me, that they would do something. Besides just be here. You know, you would think that they would find another way to show that they're interested, but also to make sure I would remember them. None of them do that. 99.9% of them never do. I don't even know who 99.9% of them are. So, But yeah, that's all they do is talk. And I'm not one who's just for chatter. I enjoy conversations, but I'm not one who's going to sit here and just hang out and chat either. When I got money to make to pay my bills. Yep, they're not right. You're correct. Not right at all. So you see, Michael, it's hard to take any men seriously when they don't even show me a reason to take them seriously. One of my mods would swear up and down they know some of the people in here who really like me, possibly may even be in love with me, but they never do anything. So absolutely correct, Michael. I agree with you. 1000%. That's how I was raised. If I can't trust your word, then what am I supposed to trust? But yeah, never make promises you can't keep. And it's like, if you're not going to even come in here and show your support, not just by coming in here and talking and hanging out, but to go through and, you know, send some money here or there to show you're supporting me, then, you know, it's pointless for them to be in here. If they're not coming in here to pay for a reading or pay for a membership to help show that they're supportive of me, I'd rather they disappear. It's like my mama said a week ago when I had a reading done. And my mom is deceased, but her spirit came through last week. And my mama flat out said, because I was thinking about something. And my mama flat out told me, and it had to do with my channel. She told me, who cares what they think? She said, nobody has any right to have an opinion or even a vote when it comes to what I do on here, how I do it, or anything like that, unless they're putting money in my bank account. And she said if they're not putting money in my bank account, she said they can buzz off. So I found that funny. Hi, Hershey. How you doing, beautiful? I'm gravy, honey. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? I just came on just to say hi for a few minutes. Break up some of the energy. Because Spirit was sending me too many love songs. That they were having me read on. Mama was right about that. Yeah, I agree with my mama. I told her I agree with her. I laughed about it too. I thought it was funny. But it's like, it's also very true, which is why it's funny. But it's her sassiness, her sarcasm is what made it funny. Hi, Syncope. How you doing, baby? Good morning to you too. Who needs a reality check? I don't know. Some of them out there, Hershey, You know all about them guys that want to come on here and talk a good game and, you know, feed me all these wonderful compliments and this and that, but then, you know, that they would, would love to ask me out, but they won't out of fear of rejection, or they just come in and hang out and that's it. Take up space, you can say, but they never show that they genuinely mean what they say by, like, sending donations to show they support what I do. So that's what we were talking about. Many people need a reality check. So my mama came through loud and clear last week and told me about how she said, people on here have no right to have an opinion or even a vote when it comes to me, or when it comes to what I do on my channel, if they're not putting money in my bank account, is what my mama was saying. And so she said, if they're not putting money in my bank account, they can buzz off. Yeah, couch potato. There you go. So it was funny the way my mama said it, though. Just her sarcasm. But she was also telling the truth. So. Well, she didn't say buzz off. She used the F word. But yeah. Hello, Golden Shadow. Oh, well, thank you. That's very sweet of you. From Romania. Wow. You slept late writing some stuff for the activities. But yeah, Hershey, even my mama came through. I went to one of those events. The author of what's that oracle deck? The 7 Energies. I think she created that one. I have a membership with her. I got it several months ago. And so I think it's like once a month she does a Zoom meeting with all the people who have paid memberships with her, where she'll do readings. She'll pick, some people to do a reading for and this and that. And I haven't had a chance to go to one yet. Well, last weekend, because it was 25 years last Saturday that my mama's been gone. And so this was Sunday morning. I woke up early, and I couldn't even tell you what woke me up. But I woke up, and I get the notification across my device showing me she's coming on in a couple hours. And it's like, do I really want to go? Because I'm thinking, she ain't going to pick me. I'm sure she got many people there, and she probably won't pick me. But I just decided, well, I need to go to one. I mean, I'm paying all this money a month. I mean, I should, at least show up once. So I went on. Surprised me. She picked me. So my mama came through loud and clear. And she said she don't like potato. And I found that funny. Yes, her. That's correct, Hershey. Yeah, I went. And so my mama came through. Good morning. Good day to you, Tommy from Sweden. You have a nice day too, honey. So you're a member too, huh? Okay, well, I wasn't the only one who wasn't going then. Well, I finally went. So. And she was able to get my mama to come through. So yeah, my mama said she don't like couch potato at all. So it was interesting because after I was done with the Zoom meeting, I had to go out and, you know, check on one of the cats in the garage, and then I walked outside. I walked out back in the backyard, and the potato was out there. And I couldn't even tell you what he said to me. But I remember I just told him, I said, yeah, my mama said she doesn't like you. She made it abundantly clear she doesn't like you. And gave her reasons why she doesn't like you. And he looked completely deflated. Yeah, I'm glad I finally went. Because like I said, I wasn't expecting to be picked. So I was thankful she did pick me. And yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out. Because I never even go on the website to see when the next scheduled one is. It's like I get the email like hours before she's scheduled to come on. And it's like, am I even awake? Or, you know, or do I have a meeting or something else going on? So I end up missing them. How you like living in Florida? I wish I was by the ocean. And where exactly in Florida are you, Hershey? All that traffic going by. Even though I live out in the sticks next to cow pastures, I live right next to the busiest street out here. No, Michael, I don't live in Florida. I'm in Georgia. The shadow reader's in Florida, though. Hershey, did I tell you I got a sexy deck? I can't remember if I told you that, beautiful. Hello, Ahmed. Got a sexy day. No, a sexy deck. As in a oracle deck. Hello, Mr. Farrar. Yeah, I'm Hershey's Georgia Peach. Did I tell you I was going to email you? I'm sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I got a few of them. It's pretty funny. I could probably show you a few of the images. I could show you like the PG one, if I could find it. Let's see. No, I think it's in one of these. And we'll just say that I'll try and give you an example, Hershey, just so you have the context. No, that's not it. Of what I'm talking about. Let's see. Yeah. My crown, I got different crowns, Sencope. This one and this one are two separate ones. I just put them together. So let's see. Oh, I can't show that one. Most of these I can't show. But there's a few of them I can. It's because it's like the PG version. They even got Marilyn Monroe on here. Let's see. Just look at this Hershey. I'm sure you could put 2 and 2 together and, you know, use your imagination of what this is supposed to represent. Some of them are very, very graphic, we'll say. Very, specific. Cozy State. I have no idea what you're talking about, Michael. You like the jewel in the middle? Well, thank you. Yeah, I like that too. Let me find one. I mean, you have this one. At least, you know, she's dressed. So this is like more of like the mental component of the relationship, but it pertains to still the physical. I think there's another one in here. Let me see. Yeah, I can't show that one. No, I definitely can't show that one. I think that looks like her nipple. Yep, can't show it. You need a full walkthrough? Okay, yeah, I'll send you the pictures of it. Broccoli time. Sounds good to me, honey. You enjoy that broccoli. Oh, is that right, Ahmed? Bring you a kitten and come join you. Them cats are getting big now. They're almost full grown, most of them. We're not completely full grown, but they're pretty close. They're too precious. I still need to get my car fixed, honey. Heck, I could drive down there if I had a car, if my car was fixed. That's what I mean, still waiting for all the guys out here that keep talking about they like me and support me and all that, but they never do anything. Let's see. I'm trying to find one. Look at those nails. Could y'all imagine having some nails like that? I couldn't. I would end up stabbing somebody unintentionally. Here's the Shy Lover. This is from a different deck. She has this almost the same colored eyes as me. My eyes are about that color. You can't do fake nails like that. No, I wouldn't be able to do it. What do they call that? What is that? Coffin something? No, I can't even remember. Or maybe it's not coffin. It's something. But it's interesting. Stiletto. Yeah, that's right, Hershey. The other one that's has more of a flat part, I think, is the coffin. There's one that's coffin. But yeah, that's stiletto. Still couldn't do it. Could you just imagine? Those nails would be weapons. Well, at least this one ain't bad. Hidden Fire. But the other one, what does that say? And these are like the PG ones that I can show. Oh, I have no doubt about that with you, Hershey. I think many of us probably would. Yeah, I love my nails squared too. As in, of course I don't have my nails right now, but I miss having them. But yeah, I like mine squared as well. Gifted kitty. I mean, there's one in here. Where'd it go? I'll tell y'all what the gifted kitty say, because I think I can tell y'all. So, it says, you're the best they ever had. Nothing comes close to your talents. They're completely kitty whipped. That's what it says. That's what that card means. That's so funny. I saw that the other day, Hershey. I saw a short on it on duck nails. I'm like, what's duck nails? And then I watched someone have their nails done. It's like, no. No. Couldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. What does that make y'all think of? So, at least it's a banana, because they got other ones in here. The good morning card. Which one, Senko? The banana one? No, but that's pretty funny. That's a good one, Syncope. It's like good morning sunrise. um, they got the romantic lover. They make the effort to create a romantic environment to add new depth to your levels of intimacy and expand your experience. That's the kind of lover I need. It's funny though, they got one card in there that says decent lover. It's like, no, you're no good. You're decent. You're mediocre. Okay, Hershey. There you are, Eternal. Well, that's nice, baby. Michael, I wasn't making fun of you. I mean, if I was making fun of you, we'd be talking about 3 inches. Let's see. Let me find another one. But that banana one was pretty funny, though. Gotta admit. I mean, be thankful I showed the banana, not another one. I couldn't show the other one. I'd get in trouble. It was actually a couple of them. There's actually a card on here, though, that says size matters. So, so if you're worried about your size, well, there's one of those cards in here, too. I can't show it to you. I'd get in trouble because of the image. There's some of the images I can't show. Somebody might have the Midas touch, though. I can't believe. I mean, it's not real, but it looks real. That's what's crazy about that. Well, this is fruit, but since you men are visual creatures, I'm sure y'all could probably, figure out what that's supposed to represent. You're mighty down there. Okay. Well, Michael, that's good to know. I mean, that's what all guys say, though. Gifted Kitty Part 2. Something like that. I'll tell you what it says. How do I word this? They want you to drip all down their fingers and all around their package. The wetter, the better is what it says. And I'm just leaving it like that. Because one of my cards said Gifted Kitty. That's why Syncope is saying that. Did you miss that one, Michael? Let me find the Gifted Kitty one. I think it's in the other deck. I had put it back. Yeah, I think it's in the other one. Let me see. Was it this one? So Eternal, where you taking me to dinner, baby? But it's funny the way you said that, Syncope. Because it's like, yeah, I gifted Kitty 2 and 3. Where did it go? Wow. It got mixed all back into this deck because I'm having trouble finding it. Unless it is in this deck, but I'm not finding it. I never go out, Michael. I don't have a vehicle. My car's broke down. Well, now I gotta find that freaking card. Because I'm not finding it. Dang, I forgot how many cards are in this deck. Oh my gosh, at first I thought that was something else. Uh-uh. It's funny though, Cinco, what you had said earlier, because I'm looking at a card that says something pretty close to what you were talking about. There it is. Okay, Ahmed. What kind of car do I have? I have a Z28 Camaro. See, it says Gifted Kitty. That's what Cinco was talking about. Dang, that took me forever to find it. True, Cinco. Well, Ahmed, that's very sweet of you, honey. Just make sure you send it to my PayPal. You don't want to send it through the stream because YouTube takes half that money. So if you want me to have the money, send it to my PayPal or my ZELLE. Too funny. Well, you know, Syncope, you gotta, you know, make them work for it. As far as, you know, get the, how do I put this? You get their fire going. Well, Michael, some of those cars are PG, but some of them are very graphic. That's why I can't show most of them. So, I mean, you know, Syncope, I could probably make you blush, baby. I'm just gonna say, like, what you doing? Like, are you not getting, you know, their fire going? Come on, baby. What's going on? But I understand what you're saying, too. And sometimes, you know, sometimes they, you know, get tired of doing all the work, too. So there is that component. But without being too descriptive. Oh, I thought that said something else. I was going to say, that deck doesn't have those cards in it. Well, yeah, I mean, yes, that makes sense, Senko. I think I know what you mean, baby. And I understand and I agree. I do. You know. Um, I can't believe we're on this conversation, but then I guess that's my fault too because I mentioned my sexy deck. It's like this should be like an after hours paid members only stream if we're gonna talk in that length or depth, we should say. I would think though that um yeah, well, um let's see, how do I put this? I would think that, you know, like I was always told that, you know, you're supposed to. Ooh, I just saw a big, huge spirit orb go through. Yeah, we can change the record. Okay. I'm just saying, baby, you know, there's that saying about, you know, and you'll know what I mean. Like, you know, you're supposed to make sure the ladies are smiling first. So, I guess make sure she's smiling first, and you never know. That might be when you get surprised then. And that's the best way I could put that. All right, Michael. Well, thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Have a good day. See you later. So, Syncope, if you're making sure she's smiling first, then, you know, that I guess that was part of my other way of saying, you know, you gotta make sure her fire is going first. Oh, it's evening for you? Well, good night to you, Michael. It's afternoon for me. It's barely past 1 p.m. Ahmed, that's true too, but you gotta make sure the lady's smiling first if you want the lady to make sure you're really smiling at the end. That's the best way I could put that. Hello, GY. Well, I appreciate you supporting me. Ooh, I just saw a bright spirit orb. That was pretty. So, yeah, I can't even show y'all the back of them. Oh my word. Hey, Senko. Spirit must knew what you were talking about, baby, because I just lifted up a card. And guess what the next card below it says? It says take charge. They want you to take charge to make them feel desirable and lead with confidence to live out your desires. There you go right there, baby. A really happy ending. Whichever way you want to put it, Ahmed. I'm just saying what I was responding to what Syncope was saying earlier. So Syncope, you want your, you to not be doing all the work. You want someone that's more, how do I put this? That has more fire and spice. Well, baby, I guess you got to make sure that her fire is all fire. Oh. Ahmed, did you get your card to work? I reckon I should probably go and finish up my love readings that I was working on. Hello, Maxis. Yeah, I got you, Syncope. I mean, well, Syncope. That's when you don't rush it, baby. Not like I know what any of that stuff's like anymore, but I done forgot. Good name. Maxis. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Okay, Ahmed. Well, you can always find my PayPal in my description box. That's weird. Must be, oh. Because I got to get the rest of my work done. Maybe I'll be back later. I don't know. It all depends. Depends on how much of my work I get done. And how much energy I got left. I'm sorry you've had a long week at work. It's been a long week for me too, and I'm still working as we speak. I'm not sure, Ahmed. Maybe sometime later this evening. I don't know. 10 p.m. Eastern time. If not, maybe a little before then. We'll have to wait and see. See how it goes. But I gotta make sure I take care of my obligations with my Patreon membership and YouTube first. So if y'all are not a member of my channel, and what I mean by member, a paid member, if you don't have a paid membership, what are y'all waiting for? I got membership on both my YouTube and my Patreon. My Patreon membership offers more, but it's up to y'all. What song has been waking me up? Sincope. You're talking about the song from today? It's one by Brian McKnight. Let me look it up. I can tell you the name of the song. I'm drawing a blank right now, but I can find it. Because I had to go look up the song earlier. It's called Only One for Me. I don't know why, but that song came to me this morning. Do you know the song? Yes, it's a classic. Well, he's a classic artist, like he's from back in the 90s. Even though he's still making music, but I think he writes more songs than he does actually sing them. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting, Sincope. Yeah, look up what song popped up on your screen the other day. Yep, that's the one, Ahmed. It's a pretty song. I like the meaning behind it. He has a lot of good songs, though. I think one of his best songs he made, though, was the one, well, there was a few. Back at One is a good one. Anytime's another one. And I know there's a couple more, but I can't think of them. You're in the game now, Eternal? Well, cool, babe. So, you're going to collect all your freebies and then get off? That didn't even sound right. That didn't even sound right. And that's just crazy. Anybody going through a dry spell? Not quite. Oh, it's still going to take another 40 minutes for you to get all your stuff? Well, I hope it's worth it, baby. Oh, the song I mentioned is the favorite song by Brian McKnight for you. That's pretty cool. Hold Me. I'm not familiar with that song. I'll have to look it up. But it's from the same album that song's from. That's interesting. Why you ask, Syncope, besides the fact that that song came up on your playlist? Well, you sending me songs, baby? Hold Me. What, do they not have a lyric version video of it? Oh, Bobby Valentino. No, I don't even know who that is, baby. What's a good song by Bobby Valentino? But you've been listening to your R&B playlist, huh? But it's interesting, that other song did come up, though, on your playlist. And it's from the same album from the song that I picked up earlier. That's what's interesting. There's a connection there, Syncope. Slow down. Okay, let me see. You feel like I've heard these before, maybe? Baby, it's possible I probably have. I just probably don't know the artist or the name of the artist or the song. I'll have to listen to it when I'm not watching, when I'm not streaming, because I can't share the songs because I'll get in trouble for copyright. You didn't like Bobby Valentino? Quintus, I don't know why you're here. So, I'll have to listen to it though. You know the other song that started playing in my head the other day? Since you're talking about R&B playlist, Syncope. You ever heard that song by Mario called Let Me Love You? That song was playing in my head nonstop the day before yesterday. Or, correction, it would have been day before Thanksgiving. The chorus is funny, now that you think about it. Okay, so it's one of those, very descriptive songs, we'll say, that talks about a lady's body and having fun, we'll say. Yeah, I love that song. Well, Eternal, hopefully it don't take that long, baby. But that's kind of crappy. You gotta hang out for that long just to get all your free goodies or whatever it is you're supposed to be getting from it. Yeah, I like that song. It just started playing out of nowhere to me the other day. So I wonder if that's on your R&B playlist. I completely had forgotten about that song until it started playing in my head, and it's like, oh wow, that's a good song that I hadn't heard in a long time. Prince is a good one. I do like Jodeci, Senkope. And I like Drew Hill as well. What's the one by Jodeci? Jodeci had some good ones. All My Life is a good one by them. And Forever My Lady. Or is that right? No, that's not right. That's not who sings that. That's where that song came up there, though. All My Life is by, Casey and JoJo. But for whatever reason, it came up under Jodeci. Yeah, I can get down with Jodeci. Um, Now I got a song coming to my head. Who is that by? Love You for Life is the other one that I love. Yeah, but the All My Life, that's a good song, but the other song I love by them is Love You for Life. Um, Freaking You's a good one too. They got some good ones. Oh yeah, they got a bunch of good music. R. Kelly has some good music too. Usher has some really good music. And um, I'm trying to think of all the artists I used to listen to back then. R. Kelly, Ready. Is that what you said, Ahmed? Yeah, that's a good one. Oops. Yes, I do remember Danielle Jones. He has some good ones too. What's your favorite songs by him, Syncope? Oh, that's sweet. Oh, man. I know I'm forgetting some, Syncope. There's a lot of good people from back then. See, I'm biased from the 80s into the early 2000s myself. What's, let's see. You know who's another good one I always like was John B. Oh, you have Blackstreet and Boys to Men. Boys to Men will always be one of the best classic groups. Keith Sweat and Tyrese would be a couple of other ones. Yeah, I think the 80s is some of the best music ever created. Stevie Wonder, Golden Lady. Hmm. Ouch. Stevie Wonder's a good one. I love Metallica. Huh. Well, that's not a good way of thinking of that song, Syncope. Oh, that's pretty cool, Ahmed. Oh, yeah, Tyrese is another good one. There's Tyrese and, I'm missing someone else. There's someone else I'm missing. Besides Boys to Men, which we mentioned. I'd have to pull up a whole playlist and I could probably write them all down then. Oh, there's that one song, Shay. If I Ever Fall in Love, that's a good song. New Edition's another good one too. Yeah, he kind of does. You're right, Syncope. He kind of does resemble him. I know there's others. Jagged Edge is another one. And Babyface. Ouch. Keith Sweat. I could probably pull out so many more that I'm forgetting. Okay. Well, if I'm not doing any paid readings, I guess I'm going to get off here so I can get some of my other work done. So more than likely I'll get on later this evening, maybe around 10 p.m. Eastern, maybe earlier, maybe later. We'll have to wait and see. So, as long as y'all have y'all's notifications on, y'all will get a notification, or you should get a notification that I'll be on. That's cool, Ahmed. Yeah, from New York. Well, I appreciate y'all coming out here and hanging out with me for a bit. But I'm going to get off here so I can get some of my other work done. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day until I come back sometime later on tonight. Alright, all man. Sounds good. Thank you for hanging out with me, Syncope, and Eternal, and anyone else who was here. So, enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Until next time.